Scorpio, welcome to your reading for this week starting the 11th of February. It's a general reading, so take from it everything that resonates with you and leave behind anything else. I am using my Teacup Tarot deck and I am also using my Time to Shine deck as well. So let's start off with your overall energy. The Seven of Wands asks you to be assertive. And that's absolutely fine. That means that no is a full sentence. It means this will work for me, thank you. It means that won't work for me, thank you. That's absolutely fine to be assertive as long as you're kind at the same time. And that's just what our lovely angel on the card is going to have to be. She's so close to success, but she has these grumpy sheep to walk past in order to get there. So she's going to have to be gently and kindly assertive. Your help or your hurdle. The Hermit card asks you to step up into this leadership role. Teach from experience and lead by example. On the card, look, she's on the top of the mountain with a lantern. She can clearly see where she's going. But just as importantly, other people can see her and be inspired to follow her in the best way. So very much leading by example, teaching from experience. What do you need to focus on? A different perspective, perhaps, looking at things in a different way. On the card here, look, she's completely upside down. Things look completely different from her viewpoint. So it's perhaps looking at things in a slightly different perspective, looking at things in a different way. It also reminds you to be a lovely individual you. Everybody else is taken. How can we help ourselves? The Five of Wands, and this has come up in some of the other readings as well, says avoid anybody else's drama. Leave it where it is. There's a lovely little saying, it's not my circus, not my monkeys, something like that. So if there's anything going on in the background that doesn't concern you, leave it where it is. Now on the card, look, she can see the lightning and hear the thunder, but she's well protected with an umbrella and a Wellington boots, and she's clearly walking in this open road towards the sunshine. So this card says, avoid the nonsense, leave it behind and keep moving forward. Pulling it all together, the King of Pencils steps in. Now the kings are authority figures in the deck, and the King of Pencils is very logical, very clear thinking, very much an expert in complex paperwork. So it might be a legal issue, it might be complex financial papers, it might be something like the wording of a new contract. The King of Pencils would be the person that you would go to for that expert advice. So this is here for you this week, or this could be you stepping up into this role. We were talking about stepping up and helping other people with specific advice on complex paperwork. The outcome card, the Knight of Coins, is all about plans. Plan A, Plan B, and if necessary, Plan C. Now the Knights are the fastest moving energy in the whole deck. They all have a motorbike. And the Knight of Coins is the only one not riding theirs because she's here looking at the map, planning. That's essential because when she gets back on the bike, she will know where she's going and exactly how to get there. So this needs to be you this week. Detailed plans, fine detail, all that complex detail, all that complex information needs working out, putting into a plan, and then remembering to put the plan into action. So just looking at your cards, being assertive, being kind, stepping up, leading by example, being a good example for other people to follow, looking at all perspectives and being lovely individual you, moving on from the nonsense, leaving that behind, taking specific advice if you need to take it, or it could be even you giving that complex advice to somebody else and getting your plan together. So let's get a bit more information from the Time to Shine deck. So along with the Seven of Wands, which is the Be Assertive card, the Two of Life card here says this is about balance, balanced decisions. This is about financial balance. This is about work-life balance. How much time are you giving away? How much time do you need to take for yourself as well? It's also about wise and sensible choices. You may have more than one choice in front of you, and this is you making a balanced, wise and well thought out decision. Your help or your hurdle, the Four of Life. Look, we've got 3 green cards here. These are the life suit, which are all about finances, home life, work life. So in the help or the hurdle part of your reading, along with this Hermit card, when you're stepping up into this role, the Four of Life says, consider situations of extreme, too much or too little. So you need to be balancing your finances, work-life balance, time given away needs to be in balance. These 2 cards are bringing in a very strong sense of a balanced movement forward. Your focus. Ask for any help if you need it. Focus on your strengths. That's what you need to be doing this week. In the card here, look, she's so focused on the empty biscuit tin that she hasn't noticed the full one in her other hand. She needs to focus on that. So this is very much about asking for any help. Here's your help coming in if you need it. And focusing on what you do well, focusing on your strengths and knowing that you have all the resources that you need. How can we help ourselves? 21 of Wisdom, moving on to the next chapter. This is the celebration of a job well done. It's completing one project and the start of another. And the lovely thing about the new start is that it's very much advancement and success. So moving on to the next adventure, moving on to the next venture. Pulling it all together, we've got the Five of Emotion card. Now, I thought I'd seen that before, but I haven't. I've seen the Five of Wands. The fives, incidentally, are all about change and opportunity. The Five of Emotion card is about moving on towards joy, acknowledging the past. It's brought you to where you are now with all its lovely learning lessons. And now here you are, taking all that wisdom with you, taking all that knowledge with you and moving forward towards joy. And it's lovely that it's fallen after this World card, which is very much that energy, moving on to the next level, moving forward. And when you do, look at this last outcome card, Nine of Emotion, wishes coming true, high levels of self-confidence and self-esteem. Here you are, jumping for joy. This is you enjoying success. So what a lovely way to end your reading. So just putting all the cards together, your mindfulness this week, being assertive, leaving the nonsense behind, looking at things in a different perspective from a different angle. Very much a focus on focusing on your strengths. Stand in your spotlight, stand in your strength and be that guiding light for other people. Take advice if you need to, specific advice to help you get yourself moving forward. Balance decisions, wise and sensible choices, and that includes making time for yourself as well. Financial balance, work-life balance, focusing on your strengths. And then here you are, this last line is lovely. Moving on, moving up, leaving the nonsense behind, moving towards joy, and you've been absolutely thrilled to bits with the result. So what a lovely reading. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you even more for subscribing and supporting my channel. It makes a huge difference to me. So thank you for doing that. Have a lovely week. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you here again soon.